Hi there, Leo. Healing Grasshopper here to do your yearly forecast for 2026. We're going to take a peek into what the year holds. Um, so as you can see, we're going to do a special 11 card spread designed to look at the overarching energy this year. Um, as always, this is a reading for your sun, moon, rising, and north node signs. And if you're especially interested in romance, your Venus sign, if you please. Um, Also, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. So your first card is energy. The energy that you are carrying in to the year. Not reversed. Intuition. Mm. So we have been in an astrological phase of transition. And a lot of folks in the metaphysical community, including me, talk about an earth shift and the feeling. And, the Schumann resonance has been going crazy for the past year and handful of years, actually. The earth is changing. We feel it energetically, and we do have some evidence scientifically. But I say all that to say that our consciousness is ascending along with the earth transition. And some go as far as to say we are entering into a new dimension. Some of us, anyway, right? Um, and all of us at Healing Grasshopper are ascending because my purpose here is to attract light workers so that we can have a community. So if you're listening right now, you are a light worker, whether you know it or not. If you are attracted here, you are a light worker. Um, and a high priestess is definitely corroborating that notion here. What it's saying is you are bringing in an energy of heightened intuition in a growing and evolving evolution. Um, Intuition, evolution too. Um, we are entering uh, a space in the universe where we, of course, are going to be grounded to this earth, but we're also adding a dimension of um, spiritual connection, right? The veil is thinning, is another way of saying it. Um, what that means is we have more of a connection to the spirit worlds and to the spiritual help that's available to us. So that's you, Leo. Tell me in the comments, by the way, whether you feel this happening or not. I answer every single comment and I love talking to you guys. Um, so don't hold back. Talk to me. Your next card is the core theme for the year, which is the tower, not reversed. So the theme is an overhaul. Um, people gasp when they see there are two cards. There's the tower and uh the death card. And sometimes like the three of swords. I'll get gasps from my querence. Like, oh no. Um, and not without reason too. Towers can sometimes be destructive and shocking and you know unpleasant. But look, we have just emerged last year from Pluto and Capricorn, and that was real hell that we went through for the past 20 years. Okay? Pluto has moved into Aquarius, and we have a more supportive energy. Okay? So, and by the way, towers are almost always supportive. They don't feel that way in the moment, but they're always for our greater good. But this is a tower in your new supportive energy that's going to be less traumatic than other towers for most of you. I don't obviously don't know what each of you are going through individually, but for the most part, this is going to be a very constructive tower. This is like um come on, Spirit, don't you have a I'm like, don't you guys have an example for me? They'll usually send me an image right away. I'm not getting one. That's interesting. All right. So that tells me that it's not going to be, and maybe it'll come out with the rest of the cards. That tells me again, I'm more and more confident that this isn't going to be a catastrophic tower because when it's really catastrophic, I'll be bombarded with images like fire, car accidents, um, things falling down, that kind of thing. But okay, so this is more like oh, I just saw a broom. Okay, so this is more like um, little things that get called to your attention that need to be changed. Like, oh, but not fun. Um, I just had the notion of like your furnace or your boiler going out. Um, that kind of thing, but which is so not fun. It's expensive. Um, you know, like I said, towers are not cakewalks, but as you're fixing the furnace, you find something else that needs addressing that you get right in time. Like, I don't know, you need a new water heater too, and you better do it now because it's leaking and you didn't notice it. And if you left it, then it would have burst and made a mess. That kind of thing. It's a terrible example, but that's what I got. Um, things that in the moment, Spirit is saying, are going to feel catastrophic, but it's going to lead you to something productive. And later, when you look back at it, you're going to be like, you know what? I can see how that benefited me. Towers are always for the greater good. Again, we just don't see it in the moment. So your next card is the strength that you'll be gaining this year. Is this our card? Okay, yeah, it's the strength that you're going to be gaining is the Ten of Swords. So, yeah, this is interesting. This is talking about you're going to be gaining strength from the difficulties that you went through. So, Part of this is reflection on what you've been through and the tools that you gain to take with you moving forward. Um, that we don't see in the moment or even right after we close it. Sometimes it can take time and reflection to really see the lesson that Spirit is sending us. So, in this year, you're still going to be drawing strength from your difficulties. And it doesn't necessarily mean new difficulties. These are past difficulties that you've already closed out. But see, we're talking about strength that you're gaining moving forward. Behind it, we have the theme of the tower. So there's very much of a message here of you being able to rise to any challenge. That before, when you went through difficulties, they felt overwhelming. And this year, whatever you come across is going to feel more manageable. And Cancer, if you have Cancer in your chart, have a look at the Cancer reading because Cancer had a good deal of that same message as well. Your next card is what is going to challenge you this year, which is very much related to strength. But what will challenge you to help you grow in this year? Okay, not reversed. Good. The Ace of Swords. Um, so your challenge is being led by spirit, which is which doesn't come naturally to you, Leo. You are a fire sign. You are very much naturally act on your own steam, your own impulses. That's sourced from your ego, which is not a bad thing. Um, but of course, our ego has our shadow side. But we're not going to get into that. Um, all that we need to know here is that what you naturally are fueled by is your inner fire. So you're a fire sign. But you are being challenged to derive your strength and guidance from downloads from spirit. And this is derived from your intuition. So your next card is what wants to be released in your life, what needs to be released in your life. Well, so this one, not reversed. Okay. So we've got the Six of Pentacles. And again, you should absolutely have a look at the Cancer reading because Cancer also got this message as well. Not this card, but I forgot what card it was they got the message from, but the same message, um, release giving so freely. It feels good to give. And it's good to be generous. I'm not saying not to be generous, um, but this is twofold. Removing takers from your life, number one. And number two, giving people too much rope in your life. This is like giving people too much grace. You know, someone steps on you and you open your heart for them to step on you again. Yeah, no, not good. So there needs to be, this merchant is holding a scale here. There needs to be more balance in the give and take in your life. Okay, so that's that. Your next card is what wants to emerge, what's emerging in your life. So we've got the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is all about, excuse me, the Eight of Wands is all about um, action and movement and building, um, which very much speaks to the theme here, right? This is destruction and removing. This is the wrecking ball of life, right? So it's like in order to build the new building on a site where there's already a building, you got to, demolish the building first so that you can rebuild. Something new wants to emerge in your life. What wants to emerge in your life? What you are attracted to. Wands also represent motivation, especially for you, Leo. You are a fire sign. What lights your fire is going to be very much prominent in your life, where you may have put it on the back burner before, what inspires you, because um, you were so busy dealing with Pluto and Capricorn for the past 20 years, which was struggle and survival, that there was not any room for, dreams and desires and everything. It was always like incoming of difficulty of sorts. Okay. Ooh. Your next card is emotion. Just fell on the floor here. Yes. So your emotion has been an energy of like dissatisfaction, of anticipation, because this guy, he's put in the work and he's sown his seeds, and the seeds are producing something, but he's still dissatisfied. Um, and he's wondering whether it's even worth the effort here. So there is going to be a recalibration in your life of what you want and what you tolerate in life from your personal relationships. Um, and Cancer again also got this of being dissatisfied with your relationships, and how in this year it's going to occur to you that You might need to do some pruning. Nothing wrong with that. Some cleanup. Because you deserve more. And your intuition is definitely going to come into play here. So you are going to be able to navigate, and you have Ace of Swords here, downloads. You've got dialogue with spirit here. So, along with spirit, you are going to clean up this, whatever is bringing you dissatisfaction in your life. And I just saw the broom again, like I saw up here with the tower. So, this tower might be representing um, your relationships, along with other things too. Your next card is career and material path. You've got the King of Wands. Fabulous. King of Wands is the entrepreneur card. He is my Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk energy. This is a guy who carves his own path. He's not following through anyone else's footsteps. And he is very confident in each step that he takes. He believes in himself. He knows what he's doing, right? So this could very much be um, the urge and the opportunity for you to build something for yourself, a new career, or even changing jobs, or um, building, a side hustle while you have your 9 to 5 job, so that you can have a more comfortable retirement, or so that you can work towards leaving your 9 to 5, right? So here we are in building something new. And see, look at the wands over here. You have emerging activity here, which also corresponds to this King of Wands in your career. So your next card is uh, spiritual guidance and higher wisdom. So you have the Hermit. You can have a more appropriate card than the Hermit because you have the High Priestess already. So the Hermit, it's not reversed. Um, the Hermit is a companion to High Priestess. This is looking within for guidance and finding the voice of spirit and your higher self. This is going to be a very spiritual year for you, Leo. So your next card is this purpose, the leg in of the journey this year that is going to lead you towards your purpose. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. This is releasing self doubt and worry and negative self talk. Because none of this, by the way, is going to help you with this King of Wands entrepreneurial spirit. These two don't go well. This is going to hinder this. And then look over here with strength, how you have, um, this is a positive uh, take on difficulty. This is drawing strength from it instead of wallowing in the misery and letting it overtake you and paralyze you. So your purpose is your this leg of your life's purpose journey is going to be releasing um the devil pretty much. Just saw the devil card. Releasing negative self-talks and talk and the illusions that we create in our minds. So our last card is um the outcome. When it's said and done at the end of the year, what will be accomplished? Okay. This Leo. Not reversed. The sun. Okay. Remember I said this tower here is for the greater good? Here's the greater good arriving for you. These are happier days, more playful, enjoyable days, especially after what we went through in the past 20 years that I mentioned. Okay? So chin up, Leo. Things were difficult, but there are arranging themselves the energy to deliver happier days. Okay? Oh, actually, you have one more thing. We're going to do advice card. Put these over here. Not this tray, no. This tray. Higher self? Yes. Okay, we're going to do a card from higher self deck. Excuse me. Higher self? Just one, right? Yes. Okay. Excuse me. Really? What advice do we have? Close out the reading for Leo here. Divine timing. Okay. So this is speaking to um, the tower here. Oh, and your emotion. Yeah, and they're aligned vertically with each other. Um, you're going to need to be patient with spirit this year, or at least maintain your patience because we definitely were exercising our patience again for the past 20 years because Pluto and Capricorn was not fun. Um, but if during this year you're feeling like things are not improving for me, I don't know why things are still a mess in my life. When am I going to be released from this? When is my business going to turn a profit? When am I going to meet someone? That kind of thing. You are going to need to realize that things just don't happen on our timing. They just don't. And that's super frustrating. I know because I can be impatient as well. Um, but things will certainly be easier for us if we don't allow ourselves to be impatient, because impatience is a wasted emotion. Okay, guys? So that is your reading. It's a really good reading, Leah. I think you're going to have a good year. Um, Tell me how you feel about this reading. You can talk about how, um, vent about how difficult things have been. You could talk about your hope for the future. If you have a question, whatever you want to talk about, whatever's on your mind, don't hold back. Talk to me. I love to engage with you in the comment section. I answer every single one. Not just because it does something for me in the algorithm, which I definitely need help with, but because it keeps my morale up. I love hearing from you guys. It makes me feel like I am useful to someone. Okay. So looking forward to seeing you there. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new here, thank you for staying this long, and I hope you decide to stick around and join the community. Um, Even if you think you're subscribed already, have a look and make sure, because some of you might be surprised that you're not subscribed. So go ahead and click. And don't forget to click the notification bell because there are a whole lot of um, videos coming. I wasn't around in December, but I'm definitely present in January. You're going to have the yearly, monthly, weekly bonus, most likely astrological readings, um, like astrological event readings, um, and timeless. So, there's going to be a lot coming, so don't miss it. Um, if you guys are really inclined to helping me, um, I have a whole lot of playlists for you to watch. Have a look. There's a Leo playlist and several others. Choose one. Set it to autoplay and have it on as background noise while you go around about your daily tasks. Even while you're in bed while you sleep. Because watch hours are really super important to help a channel grow. And I am trying to grow my channel. Oh, by the way, I have made it to 1,000 subs. It's a milestone for me. It took me a while, and it wasn't easy, but um, started from the bottom, and now I'm here. So, but I am now focused on my watch hours. So help me out. I thank you in advance. I will speak to you soon, Leo. I love you all. Love, light, and many blessings.